buddy. Yeah. Oh, Jordan. Mwah.
The name of the foundation is named after our daughter, Aubrey Rose, who in her 3 short years touched a lot of families.
We found out that our oldest daughter had a heart defect at birth, that she had tetralogy of Fallot, a heart condition that needed to be repaired with open heart surgery.
He had severe and global brain damage. And then he only sees shadows and light. He is quadriplegic. He's got a G-tube here. This is how he eats. He given all his nutrition through a pump.
I have to get 50 million shots.
I hated being on the shots because when we would go places, I felt like people would look at me like he was an abused child because he had bruises all over his leg. At first, kind of heartbreaking because I'm the kind of person that I feel that I should be able to do this on my own, and you try and try and try, but there comes a point, a breaking point that you do need some help.
So initially we're just looking for support. Somebody to answer our questions or help or find out more information. We didn't realize what the foundation was about until we got more into it, and then actually her oldest daughter had the same heart defect as Sarah.
I just found out the whole story about little Aubrey's fight.
All during the time that Aubrey was in the hospital, there were so many people that helped us financially, emotionally, and spiritually.
Aubrey died 2 days before her 3rd birthday, and when she died, we just felt very strongly that we needed to give back and help out others. It's very healing to be able to do what we do.
For me, Aubrey's Foundation came at a time when my whole world was upside down.
The foundation has helped us financially with our medical bills and also bring us together with other families.
It's just amazing to me how Nancy and Jerry can continue to work, and so it's a great event. It takes a lot of hard work, but it brings lots of memories to lots of families.
I wanted to do something to give back.
Aubrey Rose Foundation, it really gives you a sense of giving back to the community, and they do some very amazing things for the kids.
Talk to the families, okay?
Talk to the families.
They want to be talked to.
If we wouldn't have gotten the help through the foundation, we wouldn't have been able to get the pump as soon as we did, and he was starting to develop calluses because, I mean, when you're getting 6 to 12 shots a day, his skin was getting all hard and the insulin wasn't absorbing as well in those areas.
The foundation helps out families with medical bills for a child with a life-threatening medical condition, and we help people in our community, we help people in out of state, throughout the United States, and even international. We also give out scholarships to 8th graders going on to Catholic high school education in the Cincinnati Archdiocese. And then we also do a Ronald McDonald dinner quarterly for families living at Ronald McDonald. We do a heart transplant picnic. We do Hopeful Hearts picnics. We do a very holiday party for the cardiac intensive care unit. We do a lot of different things, all to put smiles on the faces of many children and their families.
There's a plastic needle in it, and here's this real needle. It goes into me, and then
it came to the time that his health, he needed an insulin pump, and the cost of that was more than what I could ever cover. You make a certain income, the government doesn't help you, and we're middle class, or you're finding that there is no help for us, and we have to turn to foundations. And so it made me feel better at the end, and I know that I will always have somewhere to turn to, and I will always have somewhere to give my time back to.
We are so blessed to have so many wonderful people helping us, and we couldn't do it without their help.
We were given this gift from Aubrey's Foundation. We saw a part of our life, family life, reconnect, and that was really beautiful. Tickets to a play or a game, a Cyclones game or whatever, a gift certificate for dinners, some of the things that Aubrey's Foundation provided for us, it was a chance, it was just all right there. So we could go have the fun and do the things that we would have done in the past maybe, but we kind of forgot about. That was really the thing for me. It's, like I said, it just re-gelled the brokenness.
Sometimes the burden of having a sick child, of the financial burden, the emotional burden, it gets to be too much, and sometimes your other kids get left out, marriages fail. It's so important for families to know that they still need to remain intact as a family, even though they do have a sick child. So we try to rejuvenate these families through this grant that we give them and help them realize that, you know, it's okay. You still can enjoy yourselves, you still can be a family together, and you still can smile.
What does the child need? What do you need for that child? These are the memories that these families have. And sometimes that's all the memories that they do get.
I would say just for the kids, if nothing else.
He likes to be held, and he thinks that that's just the greatest thing. When you take him out of bed, he grins, and he likes to be rocked to sleep. And I'm going, he said, well, this is getting harder and harder. I love it. I love that I can do it. Mwah. So, he's a little dream.
Through the actual day of the surgery, Nancy was always supportive. They just really helped us through the whole process.
If there's ever a time that I'm having a bad day or I'm feeling down or whatever, I can always call Nancy, and she always just brings me back to reality and what's true in life, and I just always feel so much better after talking with them. Even my husband, I mean, he loves...
I couldn't sleep at the hospital. I feel better now. Like when I get 18, and then I won't be diabetic anymore.
One day when I told him to get his pump on, he goes, I can't wait till I don't have to wear this. And I said, well, Nathan, you're always going to have to wear it. And it was right after the walk, and he goes, duh, Mom, they're finding a cure. I was like, well, okay.
Aubrey died 2 days before her 3rd birthday.
In her life, she touched a community because of what she was. She was always smiling.
Even though she's gone, she's still touching people through the work of her foundation, and so it's really pretty neat that her smile continues on.
She was always happy through thick and thin, through anything that happened. She was a great trooper.